What is going on, family? Welcome back to Run My Crypto. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you're invested in Jasmy, should be really excited about now. Right now we're sitting around that 3-cent level. I do believe we're going to retest back again up to that 4 breakout into 5-6 within the next couple of weeks or so. And this is not essentially because Apple news. I believe it's just there's a lot of transparency on Jasmy. We've been crawling up for quite some time, so we expected this breakout, guys. If we're looking at the charts, you should really know, as an investor looking at this up and down consolidation for Jasmy for over a month and a half, you should at least be able to expect that we're going to go up into the higher levels. Now, this is great news for Jasmy because we're maintaining at that 3-cent level. So we're going to talk about some positive Jasmy investment news in this video. And, you know, some of the things that other people are not talking about, we're going to cover that because we are true, genuine Jasmy investors, and we expect to see our investment go to $1 at minimum in 2024. Is that possible? Watch all the way through to the end so you guys can see. Anyway, so this is not financial advice. This is just some education, guys, to help you along the way on your crypto investment journey. Everybody knows that this channel, Run My Crypto, is 100% supportive of Jasmy, but we do also support other cryptocurrencies like Render, Internet Computer, Swift Coin, AI tokens. There's a lot, Bonk, Meme, you know, different. We support a lot of great cryptocurrency tokens, Myro. These are all very great plays to be invested in. So shout out to all these other investments that you guys have. Jasmy's obviously one that I have a lot of attention to detail on because I believe this is going to be one of the big ones for 2024 and 2025, guys. We are already at $2 billion in market cap. We may have fell out of it a little bit, you know, 1.9, but we still held a 2 billion market cap, guys, and we're barely even getting started with much time to invest. You know, simply put it like this: if you guys are questioning, is it too late to get into Jasmy? In my opinion, my expert opinion, we're still very early, and I would invest throughout the entire summer, maybe even into the beginning of fall, and then let your money ride into you know, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June of 2025, guys, because I believe we're going to see some major moves for Jasmy. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. And if I didn't say it, I'm going to mention it again. This is not financial advice. So make sure you guys watch all the way through to the end. You're going to love this video. Let's go. So do you really want to know why I'm super excited about Jasmy? I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface on what the utility is lying ahead for us, guys. But, you know, it's really important to understand, and, you know, with the Apple deal, we know that Jasmy is going to be jumping into utilizing some of their programming onto Apple iPhones, which is cool. But we haven't even got into the PDL locker. So the PDL locker is really going to drive the utility into you know, Jasmy token, which is going to be very beneficial for us as investors. You know, you have to look at Jasmy as a long-term investment. This is something that, you know, I guarantee you're going to make some money in this bull run for sure, without a doubt. But make sure that, you know, you're starting to look at your investment, right? So you need to make sure that with your investment, you're not thinking about just going all you know, going all in and then just selling all out. You have to be considerate of what could be happening potentially in the future. We don't know what the bull run, you know, the exact length of the bull run. So it's always safe to, you know, basically spread out your take profit zones. You know, there's a lot of positive understanding that people are saying that, you know, 32 cents is like the cap. Get out at 32 cents. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock and say that getting out at 32 cents is the thing to do. I'm not going to say that. But what I can say is that there's a lot of potential to go far beyond 32 cents. I get it. There's a lot of, if we're just looking at the charts and we're looking at historical information, yeah, 32 cents makes, it makes perfect sense to want to exit at that area. But we have to take into consideration, Jasmy has not even put out the forefront of what they're going to do as a cryptocurrency project. So this is going to take some time to roll out. So we're going to see some positive momentum. That's what we're seeing now. I don't believe that Apple literally is the thing that drove Jasmy to get to this level. No, we had an understanding that we've been in a consolidation pattern for so long. It's been literally like 2 months where Jasmy's been in a consolidation pattern. Now, that's great. And we know that after a consolidation pattern, there's so many signals on the charts that we're saying that we're going to go out and break out up into the higher levels, because we've had historical data that sits on the chart that's saying that, you know, there's breakout levels going to 6-7 cents. Then we have a bull flag formation that was on, you know, Jasmy's chart for quite some time. So we knew that eventually it would break out of that trend pattern and go into, you know, higher levels. Now, the difference between on how high Jasmy can go is not based on historical data with the charts, because number one is Jasmy came out right with a low supply, hit a pinnacle of $4.49 or $4.94, whatever you want to call it. Then we had the downfall of Jasmy going into this spaz out into nothing. But we saw the potential, because basically in the understanding of where Jasmy can go, as you know, they started to, if you rewind, when we started to hit that $4 when Jasmy came out, we had Sony on board. Everybody's seen Sony. They had submitted different patents for their technology. Everything just wasn't into play. And throughout the entire bear market, you know, Jasmy was getting all the stuff together, working it, and you had to believe in what the big picture was from the beginning in Jasmy for you to understand how far it could go. First off, then literally we fast forward to where we are now, which is like essentially the best position to be in, because over time we started to accumulate all these partnerships. Now everybody was just like, okay, well, there's partnership. We start with Kona Labs, DWF Labs, all these partnerships came out. You know, then we started getting into the Pay Now. And then we started talking about just recently the PDL locker. And then we added the PC software, which is kind of before that. And we got into Vios. And now it was basically Japan, right? Putting Jasmy in the forefront of technology, data. Then we started to move into Web3. And I think from the beginning, Jasmy already had the idea that we're going to jump into Web3 technology. And now Web3 technology is becoming more and more real. Then we have real world assets, which Jasmy's dipping in. Now we got deep in with Junction and Jasmy in AI technology. So if you look at the really big scheme of things, you have to understand that all of these steps that Jasmy has constantly built upon step by step, this is what's going to be the driver of our valuation of the price of Jasmy token. Now, what Jasmy is doing is stating that we're going to gauge our market cap ratio off of the users coming into the PDL locker. And this is not even getting into Junction and Deepin, because this is when you go from one extreme, right? So we talk about the PDL locker, we look at it and we understand, you know, well, the PDL locker is going to capture data. Now, when mentioned and talked about, we have IoT devices such as cell phones. Cell phones are essentially IoT devices. If everything we do is on a cell phone, we pay our bills, we sign up for Amazon, we buy and sell on Amazon, we use our phones to connect to banks. Basically, it's the best IoT device. Now, this is where Jasmy's saying they're going to go into the global sector, because everybody owns a cell phone. Nobody has, pretty much 98% of people do not have landlines in their house. Everybody carries a cell phone. If you do have a landline, shout out to you. But this is what I'm saying, is that if we have IoT devices such as cell phones that are hooked up to us 24/7, Jasmy could insert its technology into utilizing some form of that IoT device that sits on your pocket or in your hand all day long. That is where Jasmy is going to basically monopolize in this market. And once you understand the step-by-step platform that Jasmy put together, you're going to understand how easy it's for people to say that it's going to go to $17 because of the market cap, right? So the market cap, if whatever solution or formula that Jasmy's working on, you guys got to stay up to date with Jasmy and their AMAs and the stuff that they have available for investors. These are basically gifts from Jasmy to investors to look at AMAs, stay up to date, follow everything that they put out on X and Twitter. You'll start to understand, and it just paints the picture a lot better for you to understand that, you know, maybe not this bull run, but the next bull run, or even, you know, if I really, you know, thought about it and I put 100,000 Jasmy tokens away for the next 10, 20 years, that thing's going to be worth a crap load of money. And now when you're holding millions of Jasmy tokens, you know, you're at the pinnacle to say, okay, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to sell, or am I going to hold this? Now, this is what's going to separate the millionaires from the ones that wish they would have became a millionaire, is understanding how long to hold this token, because where do you think this project's going to go? That's what you need to ask yourself. And as an investor, is how far you think this project is going to go. Guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. I want to keep you in tune as much as I can, and this video was just geared to give you an understanding, to open up your mind, to be able to see, you know, take the avenue that you feel best, because it's based on facts, knowledge of what this project is all about. I so much believe in cryptocurrency. I so much believe in Jasmy, and I so much believe in other projects. And I think that, you know, all these projects are going to work together and be the only 50 projects that is available to invest in cryptocurrency. So I'll touch on that in another video, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I love you guys. Run My Crypto out. Take care. Be blessed.